Hello, hello. Welcome to my PngTuber debut stream. I'm super excited and super nervous. And I wouldn't be surprised if my mic just wasn't working right now. Oh my gosh. So I have been dropping the character sheet and promo vids on my socials, so y'all already know what I look like. Everything, it's so bare bones right now. It's so bare bones. I'll explain. Hi. I see you. Special shout out to hecking Thomas and oh my god, how do I say that? Feast of Possibilities or Best of Possibilities? I say that right as George. Hi. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Special boys. Oh man. I made a slideshow presentation because I thought it would be cute. You know, we're gonna try to keep this short and sweet. I don't want to do a whole 3-hour massive VTuber presentation, you know, debut thing. Just, you know, do a little something. So before we get into everything, I have turned off the alerts and the chat. As you can see, there's nothing on just free floating in the sky. I even made a script because I tend to get a little off topic. I flip-flop around a little bit. So I'm gonna try real hard to stay focused during my heckin' PowerPoint light show extravaganza massive. It's not that crazy, I promise. I have an auto message in chat, so if anybody pops in or out, they won't think I'm ignoring them, but I promise I will be addressing everyone in the chat at the end and doing a little Q&A, so please save all of your questions. We're gonna go over some tech stuff and stream elements, so once we get through this, I will be hustling everyone. But for now, I'm gonna stay focused. Swallows the goal, size is a prize, you know. So for everybody watching in the future, I'm gonna edit down a short vid from my main YouTube, but this entire debut VOD will be on my VOD channel. So let's get into this. Let me make sure I can totally change to a different screen. I got this. Will it be? Yes! Good! We've done it. We've done it. So yeah, the chat and the alert aren't on the screen right now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm down in the corner over there. I'm making a bunch of different noises. Alright. Welcome to Usagi Senpai 22's debut presentation. Woo, yay! Here I is. About me. Look, I'm Usagi, your friendly neighborhood weeb and bunny. My full name is Usagi Senpai 22. Usagi means rabbit in Japanese, and it is also Sailor Moon's name. My birthday is January 11th. I am a Capricorn. I'm 2'2" and 22 years old. I will never be aging. I will never get old. You know why? 'Cause I'm a silly little bunny lady. I just like to be all tiny and silly. Now, this is what I look like full body, a very rare state, but I will be having, bam, my epic gamer desk at all times with my super cool DDR buttons. So now, when creating my PngTuber, I didn't want to just, you know, open mouth, close mouth. I wanted my model to be doing something idly. So you shall see me from time to time. I move my mouse, I click a button, or I wiggle, I even blink. But, you know, let's see it in action. Look down at me in the corner. Don't look at the presentation. Look, stare into my soul right here. Hold on, wait. She moved. I be schmoovin'. I always be schmoovin'. Always schmoovin'. Look at my face. Such sweetums. Ooh. Oh, much cute. I guess so. I will start snorting. This is the face of happiness and sweetness, because you don't want to see this down here. Sadness. Or 3, angry. Because I'm gonna get real pissed and angry. Y'all better be nice, silly little guys, or I'm gonna have to huff and puff my cute little cheeks and go, get all hanging on set. So, alright. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the info. I've done some digging into a lot of VTuber debuts and noticed that most people only say the stuff that they like on the presentation, and I thought I would have the stuff that I love and the stuff that I hate. That way y'all would know what I'm about and what I'm not about. So, anime. I love Sailor Moon. It's pretty much my entire aesthetic for all of my content. I love Evangelion, Gurren Lagann, Parasite, Free, Chobits, Death Note. But, oh sis, I hate How to Keep a Mummy, hate Fairy Tail, Bofity, love Tyrant, Yuri on Ice, that time I got reincarnated as Slime, and Gangster. What's crazy is I've cosplayed Yuri on Ice, and I didn't even like the show. I just wanted to do it. In terms of genre, I'm all about that slice of life, the harem, mecha, romance, and just some upsetting psychological stuff. But I'm not into isekai. I hate isekai so much. I actively avoid it, actually. You know, you give me a fantasy show and I'm like, cool, but you tell me it's reincarnation and suddenly I'm like, it's ruined. I don't know. I just kind of avoid it. I don't like shonen, but I wish I did, and I do not like abridged and parody. Next up. Oh, whoa, I just zoomed in. Oh my gosh, it zooms. What have I done? What am I doing? That stopped me dead in my tracks. I can zoom? I didn't know I could do that on Google Slides. I gotta stop. I need to stop. Oh. Hold up. I think I did not fix it. Wait. I zoomed in. I zoomed in like a lot. How do I zoom back out? Google Slides, what are you doing? There we go. I zoomed in enough. It's okay. It's okay. Next up, games. Don't zoom. Don't touch the zoom. I can't touch it now. I can't touch it. Games. Y'all made a huge mistake. Huge. Asking me to play Genshin Impact, because now it's practically the only game I play every single day. I love it. I love Nikke, Project Diva, Street Fighter. Chun-Li is best girl, hands down. I love Minecraft, and I have played South Park Stick of Truth 3 times. I love it. Games I hate are Valorant, Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. And the thing with those 2 games is everybody loves those games. And for some reason, I absolutely despise them. It's probably a skill issue on my end. It's my own fault. I do not like Phantasy Star Online, Elder Scrolls Online, and World of Warcraft. Now for genres, I love rhythm games, love arcade games, open world is top tier. Now on the other end, this might be why I hate certain games. Games that are too colorful and too dull. My issue is like not being able to distinguish the surroundings. If there's too much going on, I can't see anything. And if it's too dull, it kind of all blends in to me. I'm not into fantasy, very broad term, but fantasy and MMORPG. It's fun, but as soon as other people are involved, I'm like, oh, nah, you. Now, we started off with some deep stuff here, but let's take it back. I did it again! Let's take it back to the basics. Google they're trolling me. I'm gonna be honest, it wouldn't be on brand if I didn't have technology, tech issues. This would not be on brand. There it is, look at that. Now I just don't, if I touch it again, you know I'm gonna zoom in again. You know I'm gonna touch it again. I just have to. I have to. Okay. My fave color is probably very obvious by now, but I love plushies, Korey Lakuma. I have a collection of plushies of him, because I love him so much. If you check out any of my old face cam streams, you'll see him in the back. Don't look at my face. Don't look at my face. Look behind me at Corey on the bed behind me. He is the moment. On the other side, I hate Squishmallows. I don't know why. Like, it's not like they did anything wrong. I just don't I just don't like them. Squishmallows are like what Funko Pops are to figurines, but for the plushie community, like to me at least, Build-A-Bear is like a gold standard at times, but Squishmallows, I don't like them. I hate them. Food, I love brownies and mac and cheese. Fave foods, I hate eggs, beans, and shepherd's pie. The smell of eggs makes me straight up vomit. I hate the smell of eggs. Drinks, love lemonade and water. I am a thirsty hoe. I drink about 2 gallons of water a day. And yes, I pee a lot, okay? I need to be consuming liquid 24/7, but I don't like alcohol or soda. But I need to be consuming the liquid. Activities, some of y'all already know I love sewing and cosplay, but what many people don't know is I absolutely love commentary videos. I am constantly, every day, watching the latest news on YouTubers, VTubers, internet drama, from like 5-minute drama updates to 3-hour documentaries. I'm just so nosy. I gotta know all the details on what's going on. But like, don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna be talking about any of the stuff that I've consumed in commentary. On the other end, I am not a fan of roleplay. It's shocking because I've, you know, been cosplaying for like several years now and I've acted as characters. I love jokes and I love a good bit and I will commit to the bit. But roleplaying, I tend to laugh and get nervous. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at roleplaying. I also hate annoying noises. I'm not a fan of ASMR eating noises, specifically. It makes me hella upset. Just nasty sounds. But I love hearing just silence. I love hearing the sound of nothing. Rain sounds so beautiful. And of course, I love my cat, Bruce. He's everything. So now, let's see if I can actually click on another side without fumbling. She's fumbling the bag. She cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking real hard over here. Let's get into the big questions here, the hot takes, and that being why? Why are you going into VTubing? Where have you been the last couple of months? You've already shown your face, right? Why now? So, let's get into it. I have been posting YouTube videos for about 5 years now. 5 years, oh god. And I've been streaming on Twitch for almost 3 years. Before I got my PC, I was doing everything on my laptop, and at the time, way back then, before I even became an affiliate, I wanted to be a VTuber, like years ago. And I pretty much shoved that idea down because it was very niche back then. I didn't want to seem like I was stealing anybody's idea or copying people. You know, I was too nervous to take the leap. But this idea has always been on my mind for years now. Fast forward, 2021, I found this app called Reality, which is a VTubing streaming app. A lot of y'all know me from Reality. You make your avatar and you stream all within the app, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it so much that I was streaming on Reality and on Twitch. Well, over time, things started to kind of come crashing down on me. I always like to rewatch my old streams, whether it be for like making TikToks or YouTube vids, and I was noticing a drastic shift in my attitude. I was getting way more anxious on camera. And I was looking back at my streams and I noticed my eyes darting to the left a lot, and I thought, like, where is she looking? What is she looking at? Like, what is she doing? There's nothing over there. Where is she looking? I was straight up, I was looking at my face in OBS. Making sure I didn't look like a fool. And in the same breath, I was looking all the way over at my mod screen on my laptop. If I got too excited, I would dart my eyes over to see the face I had just made, right, in the slight delay. And I was making sure I wasn't being too weird or moving around too much, you know. I have become way too hyper aware of my camera and my presence But over on reality, that didn't matter, you know, because of the avatar. I was moving around so much, I made crazy faces, and I was confident because, you know, I was myself, right? And on Twitch, I was slowly not moving, like physically not moving at all, because I was freaked out by my cam. So, of course, my face is plastered all over YouTube and Instagram. I thought it's not possible for me, but eventually, I was like, fuck it, we ball. I decided to just fully take the leap. Let's do it. Some videos and pics are still up now, and yeah, maybe one day they won't be. There will be more for sure though, because, you know, I love to sew and do cosplay, but I decided I'm gonna finally be a VTuber. At one point it was straight up my goal to be a YouTube animation channel and never show my face. But either way, while streaming, I decided to, when I was still streaming, I decided to work on my model. One thing led to another, and I ran into some health concerns, some family issues, so I took a break from streaming YouTube to focus on myself. I thought, a couple months, I'll be back and ready. Well, it's been far longer. It's been almost a full year. So, oh girl. Once I realized that my health stuff was gonna remain ongoing, I decided to finally plan my debut. So, we're in planning, right? We're in it. At first, I was working on a humanoid design. We're talking full body, designing an outfit, character themes. I was deep in the lore. I wanted to hand make my own 3D model. Oh, you already know. That was no difficult. That was so difficult. It was so difficult. So I went with something within my, you know, personal artistic capabilities. PngTuber. I was working on the design for a couple months. Now, whenever I say I took a break, I'm taking a break, I'm a big fat liar. I'm a liar. Because in the background, I was working on this, you know, my art projects, cosplay outfits for conventions, YouTube videos. Although I wasn't posting on YouTube and streaming, you better believe I was working in the background. So, that's it. Tragedy hit. We had a storm hit and my laptop got fried. And my dumbass didn't save any of it or back up any of the files. Everything was gone. So my OG human VTuber design, my PngTuber, my art prints for a potential art booth, we're talking references, my main mod Thomas, you better be here. You better be here. My main mod Thomas, I was working on a set of emotes and sub badges for all of it was gone. My entire lap fried, wiped. Thomas, because of screen sharing, is the only person to have their eyes blessed with my original PngTuber design. So let me hop on back. She originally had a full dress, right? Had fluffy fur over to the side, right? And was standing. Could you imagine standing at the desk, was standing there? Could you imagine how threatening I'd be if I was standing? God said, no ma'am. God snatched my laptop. Wasn't gonna have it. So when that happened, for the first time in a couple years, I came to a grinding halt. I was devastated. I'm devastated right now. And yeah, it's my own fault. It's my own fault. But I just stopped everything for like a month. I was so sad and salty. So salty. Shout out to my dad though, he's been subbed, my dad, as a tier 2 this entire time. But you know, we get back on track and here we are now. So that explains why my absence has been super long, longer than I intended it to be. Instead of setting a deadline and rushing to meet it, I was like, she's done when she's done. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Super happy about it. At first, even with my health concerns and my family issues, I had planned to like press on, but I gotta give another shout out to Thomas. I'm always talking about Thomas. He was the one who like helped me to allow myself to take a break. And Thomas has been here for some absolutely great streams, but he has also bared witness to some straight up heinous streams. And that's, you know, everybody has bad streams, and that's totally okay. But this is gonna take us into our next slide. Rules. The rules. In the name of the moon, I will punish you, and I'm gonna find you. Now, being our reality, if somebody came in and said something I didn't like, I wasn't afraid to chew them out for being rude. But over on Twitch, I was a lot more nice. I was way too nice at times. People would come in and break the rules left and right, and eventually I had realized I had spent so much time trying to make each individual person happy that I was not happy myself. And being a small creator, you know, you want to create a community of people, and sometimes that hinges on, you know, engaging with chatters, right? And being nice. Being real nice. Well, slowly but surely, I was creating a place for people to just come in and be disrespectful to me. And eventually I dreaded people coming into my streams because I knew they were just gonna break the rules, and I was too much of a pushover to do anything about it. On reality, I would ban people left and right if they tried to step to me. You think you can step to me? You think you can step up to me to the streets? You think you can step up over me to the streets? Nah. No more. No more. I'ma say it. I'ma just say it. And it's kind of selfish to say. I've only seen one other streamer ever say this. And many have hinted at this, but I'ma come right out and straight up just say it. I am the main character. The streamer, the person streaming, is the main character. It's about me. I'm here. Hello? And I'm just gonna own it. Before, I was way too nice to say anything close to this. I am here to have a good time, to entertain, and to give people an escape from the sad moments in life. Some people have made it their sole mission to come into people's chats and be the main character, or be the antagonist of, like, the universe. And I'm not gonna have it. I am the moment. And they weren't hidden. We had stream tags, we had rules panels, you know, the rules were never a secret. But I was just a pushover. I was too nice and naive. But now, I'm not gonna let people cause a ruckus or make me or others uncomfortable. And if anybody has a problem with me being the main character here, there's like 1,000 other smaller creators who, you know, would love you in their chat, but it ain't me. And I hope y'all can respect that. So, I have been far too nice, so let's bullet point some of these rules for me that have been repeatedly broken, and I've just let slide. I was like, oh, no. So first, be respectful to everyone, period. Don't be mean to me. I'm gonna cry. No backseat gaming. Girl, I know I am new to certain games, but I love taking the time to figure stuff out for myself. I have had multiple first-time chatters come straight in, skip the rules, skip the tags, first message out the gate, coming in hot, strong, telling me how to play the game. But you in the wrong fucking stream. No derailing or unrelated interruptions. I have tried so hard to have a story to tell for streams, you know, keep things light, fill in the gaps as many streamers do. It is so disrespectful when I'm in the middle of talking to somebody busts in with some off-topic thing and won't let up on it. Persistent on their personal main character plotline. You know, we try to stay on top. I'm all over the place always, but we try to stay on topic. And I promise, hon, I want to hear about your Pokemon team. I do. But I'm playing Genshin and talking about anime. It's not the time. Just sit down. Sit down for a little bit. It's okay. Next. We got a big one here. This one's a big one. This one made me sad. This is a big one. No trauma dumping. No sad boy posting. No venting. I am the kind of person that cares about people's days. And when someone says that they have a terrible day, I'm the type to, like, internalize it. I'll end stream, and you're in my mind, rent free. I'm thinking about you, thinking, oh man, I hope they feel better. I hope their days got nice. I'm thinking about you. It could be a day later, and I'm thinking about wondering if, you know, your issues were resolved. Well, at a certain point, people would just come in and vent to me and dump all that stuff at my doorstep, and after venting, they'd leave. This is a reoccurring thing for certain regulars to come in and talk about sad stuff and then leave. No. We keeping it upbeat and lighthearted for my own mental health and for people like me who, you know, want to take away the world's pain. We're gonna keep things fun and upbeat and funky, all right? Next. Next. Absolutely no self-promo of any kind. I've been streaming for a while. I've seen other streamers have this rule, and I always thought it was kind of silly. I was like, oh, that seems weird. Till I got got. I got hard. And it is great having a circle of small creators want to lift each other up. That's wonderful. That's so wholesome. It's beautiful. But other streamers coming into my chat just to tell me they are also live and then leaving. Disrespectful. You live? I'm live too. The fuck are you in my chat when you're also streaming? And of course, case by case, right? But it took me a hot minute to figure it out. It took me a hot minute to figure it out. People do this, apparently, to farm viewers from your chat. It's a technique used to get more views. And I was super nice about it. I was super nice because I was like, oh my god, I'm making friends. I was super nice, like, oh my god, you're streaming. Oh my god. No. I see you. I see you now. No. Lastly, some more info about me. I am a mixed baby. My mom is white and my dad is black. Growing up, I have passed as many different races, and working as a cashier, I have had people come up to me all the time, left and right, speaking many different languages. Now, I don't leave my house. I've become like a translucent vampire. But on Twitch, people would come in off the bat with another language, hoping I knew it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I only know English. And, you know, maybe one day if I step up and learn Japanese, we'll change this rule. But for now, firm English only. Or firm on this. I'm so sorry, I only know English. So, with these rules, if they were broken on reality, I was confident. I was like firm about my boundaries. And we're gonna bring that attitude over on Twitch. I hope y'all can respect that. And if it's not your taste, you know, that's okay. Like I said, there's probably like 1,000 other streamers who don't have my rules. Go get your Oshi hun. We're coming into this round with a fresh mindset, with all new everything. We got this. Let's do this. Goals. We totally got this. Content creator goals. It has been my goal since posting my first video on YouTube to make it into the YouTube Partner Program. I am currently a Twitch affiliate and we're gonna shoot to become a partner. I want to get better at reading out loud. I suck at it. I've been reading from a script this whole time, and I wrote that in the script, that I've been reading from the script. I've probably struggled and slipped already. I outright skip stuff. I gotta read in games and I'm gonna try harder. I want to make friends. I'd love to do collabs with other content creators. I'm very protective of my channels, and I'd love to make actual friends who are friends offline, outside, and inside the creation bubble. You feel me? I'd love to one day do a big fancy VTuber debut. We're talking full humanoid model, face tracking, the works. And lastly, I want to get every character in Genshin at a new game. Gotta catch them all. I need everyone. I want all the characters. I got this. I think we got this. We're gonna make this stuff happen. We're gonna do it. We totally got this. Alright. Here it is. The credits page. I'm gonna keep updating this page over time. You can find it in the About section on the Twitch. Same with the rules. You can find a bunch of stuff in the About section. I have multiple backgrounds and assets that I have used all across my overlays, so please go check these people out. Each piece and asset has been like very important. The MVP, Mochi Co. with right here, right there. I absolutely love their overlays. I highly recommend checking them out. They have tons of high quality options for people who want to like stand out with their own style, and even stuff to mix and match like I've done a bunch of times. Now, these links will take you to their websites, Etsy pages, Ko-Fi pages, Twitter, Some people I got assets from didn't care about crediting, but I tried to make sure I linked everything. But I shall keep updating, you know, as I get anything new, and as time goes on, I'll keep updating this. And lastly, of course, I made my entire PngTuber. I made this MS Paint thing that you're probably... Is it still up? I wouldn't be shocked if it's gone. It's still up! Yep. Yes! Yes, it's still up, the fonts. And it's kind of obvious I made the slideshow. I worked really hard on my model, and she currently has 4 reaction phases. And in my script, I wrote to show the phases, but for some reason, my hotkeys ain't working. What's going on with the hotkeys, sis? Nah, she ain't doing it. She don't want to. That's fine. We'll let her be. We'll leave her. Okay. Next one. Here is all of my socials. My main YouTube channel, X, formerly Twitter, you know it. We got TikTok and Instagram. For anybody who wants to, you know, suss out decade-old cosplay photos or any old... I made so many TikToks of my old streams. Twitch, even though you might be here right now watching this. My Etsy shop where I hand make Button Bunny plushies, and my VOD channel. I used to actually have like a DeviantArt and three Tumblr accounts, a Patreon, Whale Lab, a Reality, Facebook page, but like I've simplified it. We've minimized. Most of those are disabled now. Unless I have a social linked, it ain't mine, or I don't use it. I do have a link to my anime list in the About section. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. Don't come for the stuff that I've seen. But wait, come for me. Come, you know, watch the Twitch shit. But don't come for my anime list. For the things that I've seen. I worked hella hard back in the day to get the same name. So I made an account on all of the socials. That way I would have the same name on everything like years ago. The one thing that is not linked is a Discord server that I made. She exists, and she will be released back into the universe when the time is right. We pretend she's not alive. Don't look at her. Don't acknowledge her. We don't care about her. Alright. Streaming plans. Main mission. Wake up. Act silly. I'm a silly little lady. And everybody's just a silly little guy. You know, I love silly little guys. I love them, except not Thomas. Not Thomas. Thomas is our local bread boy, and he leads the Breadmen on X, Twitter. Y'all should see his schedule like this one right here, that pretty little schedule. Y'all should see that. I did not put that up. I should put that up after I stream. I'm gonna try to update it when things change, but for the most part, it's gonna be consistent. I like doing the same things on the same day. Before, I was streaming like 4 days a week, and sometimes the streams would be 3 to 7 hours long. But we're gonna ease back into this very slowly. We're gonna build upon the empty schedule. This is just this right here, future projection, you know, of what's to come. We're starting off every Saturday. Each Saturday, Genshin Impact dailies will start by streaming so longer and longer, and then adding extra days. So every Saturday, I'll be here. Existing. I have so many ideas and so many things I'd love to do. I'd love to do craft streams, you know, sewing plushies on stream, working on cosplay stuff, other games, just story games in general. Maybe a subscriber only stream day for the special buns, you know. I'd love to do that. Give a special little something. From here on out, the only time anybody will see my actual face is for cosplay related content. I love to do cosplay streams dressed as game characters for, you know, fun, silly time. But yeah, look at this collage. I have another collage. I went to a website to make that. Look at it. Isn't it cool? Don't read the stuff too closely. I made a spelling mistake. I made a spelling mistake. It could be months from now and somebody could point out a spelling mistake in my presentation and I'd be devastated. I'd be devastated. But yeah, there's a spelling mistake in there, and I didn't want to change it because then it would mess up the word placement in the collage. But as you can see, I want to play a handful of games. We got Sims, Nikke, Blue Archive, the one I can't pronounce, Automatic, Final Fantasy. There's hella games in there. I'd also love to do drawing streams, making more PngTuber phases for myself. You know, I only have 4 right now. I'd love to make up to 7. And maybe make another PngTuber design for Etsy purposes. That would be fun. I kind of want to make more animals. So I really hope you guys liked this presentation and got to know me better. I hope to see everyone for more streams and all that good stuff in the future. I'm kind of excited. I've been a little nervous, but I've been excited. So good night, all you silly little guys. It's over. That's it. We did it. It's over. It's over. The presentation's over. Get out. Leave the stream. It's over. Get out of the stream. The stream is over. I'm totally No, don't leave. Don't leave. We're gonna do Q&A. Don't leave.